Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a great day today. The sun is shining, at least. It's still a little chilly out there, but the sun is shining. It's the first day of spring. Hello, March 20th, and hello, everybody. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Monday through Friday, and dedicated to the first responders and all you wonderful people that watch the show every day. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you had a great St. Patrick's Day. I hope you had a great St. Joseph's Day. And I just hope you had a great weekend no matter what day you were celebrating, but we're having some fun. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. And boy, do we got some good things to talk about today. And I do love it. Let's go right to the source. Hey, I want to thank our good buddies from Ace Hardware Norwich, Ace Hardware Des Plaines, Ace Hardware Evergreen Park, and Ace Hardware Warrenville. It was great seeing Raffaello and Jackie this past weekend. Our good friends from Ace, they are big sponsors of the show, folks. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. They have so many great specials. Ace Hardware, buy local, shop local. That's the name of the game. But with spring, first day is spring today. It's in the air. We want you to remember one thing. You tell these people that, hey, I want to grill my ace off. That's right. I want to grill my ace off. And the best way to grill my ace off is with a grill from Ace Hardware, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, or Warrenville. If you mention Grill Your Ace Off, you'll get $20 off any grill. That's Ace Hardware, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville. Grill Your Ace Off. $20 off any grill purchase. You just mention Ocean's Pit and grill your ace off. Man, you can't beat that. What a way to start off spring by getting a brand new grill and getting $20 off just by saying, hey, I want to grill my ace off. Very cool. Thank you, Raffaello and Jackie. A lot more stuff to talk about Ace as the hour goes by. It is the 20th of March. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having a great time. I had a great weekend. I had so much fun. Patrick Haig, Albert, Dennis, Lake Geneva, Kathy Eppolito, Daryl Armstead, the professor. Daryl, great job you and Jerry Jam Saturday at O'Toole's in Libertyville. Daniel, what's up, buddy? I hope you guys are doing well and ready for a great show today. Let's do the Oh My God facts. Here's number one Oh My God facts today. We got a lot of them. A way you can tell if you're whispering is not to put your hand at your throat. If you feel vibrations, you're talking. If you don't, you're whispering. So remember this. Wow, I did not realize this. And a way you can tell if you're whispering is not as if you put your hand on your throat. If you feel the vibrations, you're talking. If you don't, you're whispering. So there you go. This is a whisper. This is a day. So there you go. Learned something new today. Oh my God, facts number one today. The new CD is called Oh, I Heard I Had a Good Time. The best of Tony Ocean, available here. Private message me, folks, $15. We'll mail it out. That has shipping included. And of course, you can pick it up at any Tony Ocean show. They're $10 a piece. And soon they'll be on Spotify and iTunes. You'll be able to get them. I can't wait for you guys to listen to it. It's a great little souvenir piece to take with you and support entertainers in the Chicagoland area. Patrick, Kathy, Richard, how you guys doing? All right. Let's talk a couple things, folks. First of all, St. Patty's Day. I never realized, I know it's crazy, but it's amazing how many people take this holiday to heart. It's, like we said, in Ireland, they don't drink on that particular day because it's like a Catholic holiday thing, But here in the U.S., they do. And so many people, General, how you doing? Carol, how you doing, my friends? Generally, these people, they dress up in the green. They go out to the parades and they go see the river, and some of them make a whole day out of it. And some of them go to bars, and some of them actually start drinking all day long. And they use it for an excuse to go out drinking all day long. It's amazing to me. And I think it's basically more people that maybe they don't drink that often and they just go out, and gives them an excuse to drink more often. Honey, I'm going out because it's St. Patrick's Day. And Willie's doing it and Billy's doing it. So happy St. Patrick's Day. Also, happy St. Joseph's Day. When I was growing up in the certain neighborhoods, in Elmwood Park, I remember mostly, and Schiller Park and Melrose Park, everybody would have a St. Joseph's Day table. I don't see it as big as it used to be. I don't know if it's right. Chris Minardi, my good friend, what's up, my brother? Great guitar player, the Chicagoland entertainer. Plays with, of course, the Chicago's Piano Man and many of his own shows as well. And they're freaking getting drunk. Yes, they are, Dennis. Stella, great seeing you on Friday, honey. All right, so the point is, when I was growing up, St. Joseph's Day was a big thing. You'd go dress up. All the banquet halls had it, and that St. Joseph's Day is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, while St. Patrick's Day never lost their poof. Every store's got shamrocks, and every guy with a green and a hat. Oh, let's go to the river, green. That's still huge. But St. Joseph's Day is getting smaller and smaller, and you don't see anything. I don't see anything posted at St. Joseph's Day unless we're doing it, Italians, on our social media page. Jill, how you doing, Indiana? Wisconsin, Santa Barbara, California. Kathy, how you doing? It's sad to see my St. Joseph's Day just it's very sad. And I'm happy the Irish, they go out and they drink and they have their fun. But I wish they would take St. Joseph's Day just a little bit more seriously, and it's not. And the places are just don't do it anymore. I had a great weekend. Chicago Prime was great on Friday. Saturday, we made our debut at O'Toole's. Now, we were supposed to be, went to the Shrine of Our Lady for Pompeii, St. Table to a large setting. There you go, General. Certain places still have the St. Joseph's large setting, but not like they used to. Not like they used to. All the Italian banquet halls had it at one time. They had their own St. Joseph table. So, of course, the Lady of Pompeii, that's still big. One place, maybe two. So it sucks. It really kind of sucks. But anyway, Saturday we made our debut. My cousin's New York had a huge. Okay, now Leonard, there you go, my buddy Leonard, originally from New York, now from Florida. Maybe it's different in Florida or New York. Maybe New York, they still have it, but I don't see it. I don't see a lot of my Italian restaurants that I perform at have St. Joseph's Day tables like they used to. I'm just saying. O'Toole's, well, we were supposed to be at the O'Toole's in Gurney. Then they had some 3 weeks prior to the gig. They moved us to the one in Libertyville. They had us upstairs in a different room, so you weren't in the regular bar section. You had to go upstairs. And it was actually kind of cool. They have a great stage. Jerry Jams came in there, did a great job with his sound like he always does. And the Professor Daryl knocking it out of the park as well. So it was a great turnout. And it was good. A lot of the people, Leonard, none in Florida. They don't even have Italian clubs in Florida. Isn't that sad, Leonard? Maybe you should start one, Leonard. Maybe you and your people can start one. Be the first. Be the president of the first one in Florida. But I'm glad you're doing well, buddy. So, yeah, that's the thing that just gets me. They don't have, but anyway, O'Toole's was cool and great. I thank Raffaello and Jackie and Joanne and Melissa. A lot of the people from Ace Hardware showed up there. I appreciate it. It was great seeing some friends there. So Lillian was there. Thank you, Lillian. And her daughter Angela's birthday. Patrice, my good friend, former Chicago Bear, Honey Bear, says hello. My good buddy Steve in the house. And Steve, have you made the move yet to Arlington Heights? I hope you do, buddy. I miss my friend. Hey, Susan, the closer, Jambroni in the house. Hi, Susan. Hope you had a nice St. Joseph's Day, my dear. Tony Toto, missed you, buddy, this weekend. Tony did a knockout job, him and the Fifth Element Band at Dover Straits this Friday and Saturday, past Friday and Saturday. So great job, Toto. So that we were just talking about O'Toole's, great place. Now Saturday during the day, I went to go see my buddy David at ABT Electronics. A friend of mine was looking for a gift, graduation gift for my buddy Dave Antonelli's son Joey. Graduated. So we went to my buddy Dave, and he pulled some great strings and gave a great deal. Go to ABT in Glenview. Say hello to Dave. Good friend. Tell him Tony Ocean sent you. Did a great job that afternoon. So O'Toole's was fantastic. Had a lot of fun, and it was great. And then Sunday we were supposed to do the concert at the Des Plaines Mojo's Dream Police, and it got canceled because of St. Joseph's Day, a lot of stuff that was going on. So they moved it to the fall. So we're going to get a new date for that for people that are waiting on that. So I'm excited about that. We went to Volvo Auto Museum. Now I was there about 10 years ago, which is in Volvo, Illinois. Me and my buddy Carlo Joseph. And when I went 10 years ago, it was just basically some cars and some military stuff. But now, man, they made this thing huge. It's a giant antique hall. I mean, tons of antiques on one side. They have the military room. They have the RV room. They have the jukebox room. They have regular cars for sale. And then they have all the movie cars. I mean, it's just to see the original Batman and the Beverly Hillbillies and a Speed Racer one and the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. It's fantastic, and they made it. It's not that expensive. Peggy Flynn, how you doing, my dear friend from Wisconsin? Oh, Peanut got her CD in the mail finally. Oh, good, Peanut. I hope you enjoy it. I hope Yvette got hers too. So I think it was like $20 if you just want to go into the just a museum of just certain museum. It was like $31. Gave you the museum and gave you the dinosaur park and it gave you everything. So it was great. I mean, it was a lot of fun for something that we haven't done in a long time. So I recommend it if you don't have if you've been there before and you haven't been there recently, it is really cool. It's a lot of and seeing some of those old cars are really cool. It just really makes you think how lousy, shitty TV and movies are in this day and age. I mean, to walk in there. Keep it, Toto. You keep it, T. Keep the CD. What I think, which was so cool about it, it was great seeing. I mean, we can see the Flintstones mobile and the Beverly Hillbillies truck and the Munsters stuff. I mean, it just, and then they got the big statue of Grandpa Al Lewis, of course, and Fred Gwynn, who played Herman Munster, played Herman. It was just so cool. It was so TV and the only one they didn't have, there's two that they didn't have there, and I know sometimes they bring in the Monkey Mobile. They didn't have the Monkey Mobile, and they didn't have the Black Beauty, the Green Hornet, my favorite car of all. Made by George Barris, of course, who made all those all those movie cars, the Batman, the Batmobile, the Green Hornet. Excuse me. The great George Barris. So it was very, very cool. You need to go out and check it out. That was a lot of fun. I also want to thank our son-in-law, Eric Moriarty, and Nina came by and they cooked corned beef sandwiches, Reubens. They made Reubens. And I'm not a Reuben guy. I don't eat it. I did have a sandwich. It was good. I liked it. And Eric was kind enough to come and cook it for the family here. So thank you, Eric and Nina, if you're listening. The diner is cute, Franny. We didn't eat there. We ate at Fratello's, which was an Italian place right next door because we didn't know what kind of food was going to be there. So Fratello's, you know, you'll have good food there. And I'm sure the little deli, I mean, the cafe was nice. So that was kind of cool. But we didn't eat there. We did not eat there. But if you haven't been there in a while, you better check it out because they've done some really good things. And I did not have a Zapolti, the dessert thing for St. Joseph's Day. No, not much for pastries. I don't get into that shit. Don't eat that stuff. Just really bad for you. You know what? Because it's not, I know, what am I talking about? I eat bags of potato chips, which is bad, but I think there's more fat in any dessert than any bag of potato chips. Just my opinion. Doesn't mean anything, but this is what it is. Anyway, you're watching Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. How about a couple of sponsors while you guys are listening? Roy McCampbell, attorney at law. If you're looking for a great lawyer, check out my buddy Roy, 708-275-4264. My wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions. Okay, where are you, Laura? There you are. Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits or reducing credit card fees. You'll never have to shop again if you go to Laura Ocean Solutions. How about Deutsche Power Center? Deutsche Power Center, folks, powering great servicing the Great Lakes construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. That's Deutsche Power Center, 224-276-6550. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. What I want to say is to you guys now, there's still 5 different ways of watching the show, folks. And of course, you know it is on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, the Mo Carrara page, the Tony Ocean Show Facebook page, also on the Ocean's Pit Facebook page. But now, and you know what's going to be happening this Thursday. I want you guys, if you can, please share the page. If you haven't do it, I know people do it every day. I appreciate that, but we need more people to share, more people not to be afraid to push that button, because you never know what's going to be coming out of this mouth when you watch this show. So the question is, if you want your friends to actually hear what's coming out of here, so please go out and do it. Now, we got some stuff we're going to promote. And you know, this week we have a busy week. Now, tomorrow is Tuesday, the 21st. So we are going to be doing a couple things. We're going to start the morning, what I do every Tuesday morning from 8 to 10. We're going to go to the Almost Home Foundation, and we're going to volunteer and walk some dogs. I do that every Tuesday, 8 to 10 in the morning. Rain, shine, snow, heat, whatever it is, I'm there. They need help. They need volunteers. They need funding. They need stuff, supplies. So please give. Go to almosthomefoundation.org and do your best for those dogs, because they need you. All right. But besides that, tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be at the Arcada Theater in Des Plaines, and we're going to go help. You know why we're doing it? Because our good friend Diana from the Jersey Girls and her husband George, of course, their house burned down a couple weeks ago. And they already got a good GoFundMe page, but Nick Sahajas, of course, and Phyllis, the Saint Nicholas, and the First Lady of Music, Phyllis, decided, as they always do, when our friends are down or when someone is out, what do? You band the groups together, you band the musicians together, you band the people together, and you do a benefit concert to help our friends, because that's what we're supposed to do. If you have a little power, if you have a little bit of notoriety, and if there's something from your heart you got to give, tomorrow is the place to do it. It's $30, and you get to see the concert at the Arcada Theater. Starts at 7 o'clock. Besides Chicago Piano Man and yours truly and Mojo's Jukebox, Mecca, I mean, the list goes on and on. A lot of the people that will be playing, a lot of the people that are doing the St. Jude's benefit on the 31st is going to be there. It's going to be very lay low. It's going to be just come as you are, a little fun, and give back to people who need it. Now that's tomorrow, the 21st. The 23rd, I'll be at Positano's Wednesday night with Jerry Jams and special guest Louis Pipes from Airtight Windows. Louis does a great job singing some great standards. So that's going to be Wednesday. Thursday, I'll be back at the Club Arcada Speakeasy. I'll be upstairs at the regular Tony Ocean Show with Jerry Jams, Tony Toto, and Danielle Lark Angel. If you never got to see her, she was with us on New Year's Eve. Good singer. She's got a great new girl. She's been around a while, but it'll be the first time you guys are seeing her with the Tony Ocean Show. She'll be with us at 7 o'clock on Thursday. Friday, of course, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. And it's going to be my buddy Daryl Armenstad's birthday. So come on out Friday and support my buddy Daryl. And Saturday, we'll be at Taverna on Division with my good buddy Tony Toto and Jeff Debray. That's this Saturday, the 25th. Also, it's my sister's birthday on the 25th, so happy early birthday to my lovely sister, Tanya. You're watching Ocean's Pit? Yeah, so busy stuff, man. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Next Wednesday, we'll be at Rosario's with Tony Toto on the 29th. The 30th, we'll be going to Donnie G's. Now, we have not been at Donnie G's since my birthday bash on the 29th, which was chaotic and fun at the same time. But we'll be there next Thursday, the 30th, March 30th with Jerry Jams. It's a 7:30 hit. I'm excited. April 1st, going back to Norton's in Highland Park, and April 2nd, we're making our debut at a brand new place called Caliendo's in Winfield with my good buddy Jeff Dubray. And we'll be opening for the Grassroots June 4th. I'm excited about that. June 4th at Elk Grove Pavilion outside. Car show, Tony Ocean, and then the Grassroots. So I'm excited about that. A lot of good stuff happening this week. And now, what's most important, guys, I want you guys to know that this Thursday, the 23rd of March, live Ocean's Pit Live Roadshow. That's right. You guys love when me and my wife Laura go to different restaurants and establishments, and we do live Ocean's Pit. This one's going to be special. This Thursday, they're all been special, but this one's close to our heart because it's Village Tavern on Wise Road in Schaumburg, one of our favorite places to go to eat, to drink, and hang out. And we're going to be there this Thursday from 12 to 1, me and my lovely wife, Laura, plus special guest Mayor Tom Daly, the mayor of Schaumburg. And these wonderful people, now they're famous for their chicken fingers. I mean, it's world renowned, and their honey mustard sauce. Okay, that's what they have great food, wraps and great different types of food, but I'm just saying that's what they're famous for. So come on down, be part of the live audience, watch Ocean's Pit there and have lunch. But here's the kicker. The owners are kind enough to put out a whole bunch of chicken fingers with the honey mustard sauce for free. Do you hear what I just said to you? I know that's a magic word to a lot of people. Free, folks. That's right. So you come on down to Village Tavern, Wise Road, Schaumburg, this Thursday, the 23rd. Me and my lovely co-host, Laura Ocean, will be there. Special guest, Tom Daly, mayor of Schaumburg, and free chicken fingers. It's going to be there. Nice big spread there with the honey mustard special sauce. Come on out. It's going to be cool. If you haven't been there, that's this Thursday. Come on out and enjoy a little fun Ocean's Pit at Village Tavern. All right. So today is also Global Recycling Day. You know how important it is to recycle out there. So please do it. And today, again, is the first day of spring. Hallelujah, folks. I still see people, it's still, if you guys remember like the past couple of years, we've had the most snow we've had is in April. So let's not all get crazy right now. Also, I want to say kudos to my lovely wife who's been on this weight program. And, like I said, she's been trying different stuff for many, many years. And she found something that she likes, and she found something that works, and she found something that she sticks to, which is very, very cool. And she went on the scale for the first time and lost 5 pounds in the first week. So she's very happy. Look it up my Laura Fank Carrera's page on Facebook and follow her if you haven't been doing it already. But kudos to my wife, Laura, who's really trying. This morning, I had a 7 o'clock appointment this morning at the Lexian Brothers for my new hearing aids. I'm trying to get new hearing aids because mine got to be maybe 8 or 9 years old. And I'm trying to get, and they're the ones you have to put the batteries in, and it's a pain in the ass. So these new ones are the ones that are still go around the ear, which I like, and they're chargeable. So I'm going to get those, and they're going to be fantastic because I lost a lot of my hearing, folks. The high intensity is gone on both ears. The high frequency is gone on both ears. 75% gone here, 85 here, or vice versa. So I'm going to be wearing these things for a long time. And then you can't see, so I need new glasses. You know how it is. We all go through that shit as we get older. But anyway, a couple things, guys. Remember this. Just remember, a red flag is a warning. It's not a challenge. You meet people, you see a couple red flags, and you say, maybe I can change that person. Well, sometimes it's not that easy. And look, I learn every day, folks. You have to want to change. And sometimes you're going to fall. And sometimes you're going to screw up. And sometimes you're going to get people pissed off at you. Or sometimes you're going to get on people's nerves. Baby steps. Keep trying, and do the right thing. That's all we got. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. How about a couple more sponsors? Please, it's helped to support local talent, and that's what we need to do with local good stuff. Don Esteban Cigars out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. Tell Javier you want them. It's that time. You'll be able to sit outside of the porch soon. You'll be golfing soon. Some people golf already. Get that cigar, Tarpon Springs, Florida. Tell me you want the Ocean Spit special. 727-366-7536. And Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. Carmela and Anthony out of Rosemont, 773-999-7888. All right, so let's get to some nitty gritty stuff. There's lots and lots to talk about. One more thing about the dogs. Wednesday, folks, Wednesday, April 3rd, Wednesday, April 12th. Wednesday, April 12th. If you want to do good things for dogs, besides Almost Home Foundation, we're talking about the Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue. And what is the Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue? Well, first of all, it's a great rescue that takes care of all animals, not just dogs. But we're doing a benefit because it's good for the dogs, folks, and good for the animals, and it's good for the people too. It makes us feel good. So Wednesday, April 12th, we're going to be at the Tap House Grill, 1243 State Street in Lamont, Illinois. Wednesday, it's a 7 o'clock show. Tony Toto, yours truly, and the incomparable Regina Karma. It's $10, and all the money goes to a Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue. So come on out and support your dogs, and support a good cause, and get to see me, Regina, and Toto all at one night, and get some good food from Tap House Grill. My good buddy Danny Nozak knows how to put it together, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited about that. And I hope you guys are having a great day today. It looks good, Susan. Caliendos, yes. Caliendos is going to be April 2nd, Sunday, April 2nd, Winfield, Illinois. Me and Jeff Dubray. Hanson, how you doing, my friend? Looking forward to seeing you all again soon. Well, thank you, buddy. And thank you for listening to Ocean's Pit, Monday through Friday, lunchtime fun. Happy anniversary to my lovely wife. Oh, 58 years. Let's give it up for the General, Mr. General. God bless you guys. How cool is that? Robert, man, you guys, I love you too, man. You don't get, you meet people in life. I met Robert. He was listening to Ocean's Pit during the COVID. I never met the man before. And he was watching a show, and one day I think we met for the very first time at Mars in Lake Geneva. I think he had his foot. I think your foot was hurt or something. Then you break your foot or your ankle or something. Anyway, he came out, and it was like we just became great friends. His family, everybody's very cool. The Provenzanos, man, and I gave him I tease him as the General, but he's just a great guy. The whole family's great. Happy 58 years, you guys. What a great couple. They come out, they support all local talent. They just go out and support things they believe in and things they love, and that's what we all should do. So we should all learn from the Provenzano family, man, and they're good people. Love you guys. Marian, how you doing? Just went over your gigs. Where can I find your schedule? Well, Marian, you can go to TonyOceanMusic.com, and it will give you our schedule. Now, we do it month at a time. I think we have the whole month of April, so we only do it month at a time. I think maybe we do 3 months. If you look up TonyOceanMusic.com, Marian, and you'll find the end of March, April, and May dates on there. That's as far as we go. We go 2 months in advance. Absolutely. Isn't that great for the Provenzanos, Jan and Robert? God bless you. We love you, the Provenzanos. Happy 58 years. I'm going to remember that tomorrow as well. Very, very cool. All right. So, Ronnie B., what's up, brother? So, Albert, what's up, my friend? Yeah, I didn't go get to see. I never sit at home. It's great. Jen and his wife. Yeah, they're fantastic, man. They go out. They stay young. They look young. They look great. They dress up when they go out. They go out and have fun. They spend money, and they support local entertainers. And you know what? And I know people at that age and maybe even younger that just don't even want to come out of the house. Oh, we can't go. Oh, it's too far. Oh, blah, blah. Man, Provenzanos, you guys should write a book how to get along for 58 years and how to go out and enjoy life, because that's what those Jan and Robert do. They go out and enjoy life. Because tomorrow, nothing's promised tomorrow, man. So grab it, hold on to it, and enjoy. You write a book, Robert. I'm buying that book, buddy. I'm buying that book. Anyway, another oh my God facts. Goodbye came from the Middle English God, why, which is short for God be with you. Now that is something I did not know. Goodbye came from the Middle English God be with thy, right? Which is short for God be with you. So that's where God goodbye came from. Wow. You learn something new every day here at Ocean's Pit. Could be good, could be bad, but you learn something. You know, that's for sure. Let's get down to some headlines here, folks. Headlines. Oh, and they dance too. That's right, Susan. They dance too. Chicago. I was watching a program, a news program about Chicago public schools. These kids can't write. These kids can't read. These kids can't do math. What is going that these kids that we're talking about are our future. I won't be here to worry about it. I don't know. Now some teachers are out there and they do their job. They're trying to do their job. Now whether these kids are listening or not is a different story. Right now, I know myself, I suck at math. I still do. Horrible. I have to ask everybody I'm with how much is the tip. You know, you leave 20%. I can't add that shit. And I see people with their phones, and now who needs math now when you got this? But reading and writing, I don't know how many kids could actually write a letter. Yeah, we're going to talk about that, Dennis. That should be making headlines like it all is already. But how many kids can write a letter? Why do they need to anymore? I don't know, but I still believe that they should be writing a letter. They should learn how to read, write, and that stuff they need to do. And so sad that the school board saying that majority of the children cannot read or write or do math. And Michigan Avenue, 5 more stores have closed on the Magnificent Mile, Michigan Avenue. 5 more. Bed Bath & Beyond just closed over there. Just 5 more stores closing. Michigan Avenue is a desert. It's a desert compared to what it used to be. And it's sad. Good afternoon, Kim Peterson LeFew from In Session. Great band in Chicago. Check out my friend Kimmy. Yeah, so Michigan Avenue, ghost town. Kids in school can't read, can't write, can't do. I mean, what's going on? I mean, well, we know what happened in Chicago. We don't have to go into that. And then you look at married couples. Like I said, Robert and Jan Provenzano, 58 years married. Yeah, Carol, it's crazy. 58 years are married. Another couple who's not married, but have been together happily is Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn celebrating 40 years. They were together in 1983. They never were married. They stayed together. They stayed friends, and they still a couple. They're still a couple. So congratulations to Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, 1983. Taste of Chicago Jazz Fest, all going to happen in Grant Park, September 8th to the 10th. A bunch of stuff happening. So I guess it's going to happen. Taste of Chicago Jazz Fest. I never go down to those things. It's just crazy. I played Taste Chicago many years ago. It's good for the city because we definitely need the funding. We definitely need the cash up there in Chicago. That's good. There's a couple things I found out. During St. Patrick's Day, you hear so many jokes about St. Patrick's Day, the Irish and everything. And I even said some on the show Friday. It's just fun jokes. But listen to this one. May your kilt be short enough to dance a jig, but long enough to cover your Lucky Charms. Ah, that is funny. And why do Irish men wear kilts? Because if they hear the zipper, the sheep will run. Oh, wow. You got to love that one, too. Not just a funny St. Patrick's Day joke. Why do men not wear pants? Why do they wear kilts? Because if they have the zipper, the sheep will hear it and they'll take off. Funny stuff, folks. Funny stuff. And another funny thing to hit the news is CNN is dead. Lowest ratings collapse in a decade low. CNN is finally going to, from spurting all those lies and bullshit they've been saying for years, CNN is finally just getting, the ratings are so low, I'm a decade low. I don't make this shit up, folks, because I don't like CNN, but I'm just telling you what it is. Google it, find out yourself how bad the ratings are. Dennis, who wants to get robbed by walking down the street. Man, Michigan Avenue is pretty sad, folks. Another entertainer, another actor passed away this past weekend. Lance Reddick from the TV hit show The Wire died at the age of 60 years old. Our prayers go out to the Reddick family, everybody. Now, folks, if you had employees during COVID-19 and they were W-2 employees from 2020 to 2021, there's a called employee rendition credit. And it's a way that you can get up to $26,000 back. So you might want to look into that. If you had employees that you were paying while they were off during COVID-19, there's a chance for you guys to make some of that money back, which would be cool if that was the case and it's real. You know what I mean? Ocean's Pit, little show about things, talking about buy local and shop local. Hollywood Undertaker dead at 73 years old. Oh, boy. Crazy, Albert. Crazy. Oh, also, Albert, I did not go to Gilbert O'Sullivan Sunday. I was planning and we were going to go, but just didn't fell through. That's why I went to the Volvo. Love Gilbert O'Sullivan. I was supposed to go 2 years ago for my birthday, but he canceled because of COVID, and then he canceled again. I don't know when he'll be back at the winery, and I missed it, but I love Gilbert, man. Anyway, buy local, shop local. Danny Mazzi says, go to Armando's Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin. Tell them Ocean's Pit sent you. And don't forget Mikey and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. That's right. It's the 20th of March, first day of spring. Hope you guys are doing great. How about some birthdays? My good friend Yolanda. I don't know if she's out celebrating, but happy birthday, Yolanda. What a spitfire that woman is, man. I've known her for many years. She's a good girl, great lady. My good friend Yolanda, celebrating a birthday. Nat King Cole celebrated a birthday this past weekend. Happy 60 years to the Jetsons. Meet George Jetson. Daughter is what a great show that was. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, yeah. March 17th, 1963, 60 years ago, the Jetsons made their debut on television. March 17th, 1963. Chuck Falco, Chucky from Chickies in Hillside, celebrates a birthday this past weekend. Happy birthday, Chuck. Patricia Hansen, Patty Hansen, better known as Keith Richards' wife for many years. Happy birthday, Patty. Kurt Russell, not only is he celebrating an anniversary with Goldie Hawn, but he just turned 72 years old this past weekend. Kurt Russell. For all you WWF fans, the great Rick Martel celebrates a birthday. Oh, yes. Dominic Petita, my good friend Dominic, the father of Anthony, the great Blackjacks in St. Charles. Dominic, happy birthday, my friend. God bless you. Hosen Kotarakach, better known as the Iron Sheik, for all you WWF wrestling fans, turns 87 years old. The Iron Sheik. And my old manager and old friend, the great Phil Vaughn, of course, passed away years ago, and it's his birthday today. So, Phil, we all miss you, buddy. God bless you out there. Bruce Willis also celebrated a birthday. Angelo and Jimmy, guys from Steubenville, Ohio, in the house. Hello, my Italian friends. Happy belated St. Joseph's Day to Steubenville, Ohio. You're watching Ocean's Pit? Oh, my God. Boy, the stuff that you guys, I got some good stuff you guys keep sending me. I got some good stuff. The mayor, the vote, April 4th, early voting. Go out and vote, not only for the mayor, but for everything here, especially if you're in the Elk Grove area. My good buddies here, Steve Smith, Kathy Jaros and Tammy Miller, trustees, to run in. But listen, early voting. Uh, they still show Paul Vallis against Brandon Johnson. Paul Vallis is still leading by a bit. The Chicago Tribune this past weekend backed and endorsed Paul Vallis. Former Secretary of State Jesse White endorsed Paul Vallis, and Chuy Garcia endorsed Brandon Johnson. So if you want change in the city of Chicago, because we all desperately know we need it, you want the Windy City to get back to the way it was, vote for Paul Vallis on April 4th. If you vote for Brandon Johnson, folks, you're going to get another 4 or whatever years of Lori Lightfoot. Just my opinion. For all the great zoos, you know how much I love animals. You know how much I love going to zoos. The Omaha Zoo is voted the #1 zoo in the nation, in the United States of America. So congratulations to the Omaha Zoo. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Supposedly, former President Donald Trump will be arrested tomorrow. You've been hearing about this? He has been hearing about this. Elon Musk, who owns Twitter, says if Trump was to be arrested, and the Teflon Don will get out of it, but if he gets arrested, it goes down. And, because I think it's just, whether you were a Trump fan or not, whether it's almost like any president. It seemed like when this guy got into office, from the minute he got into office, it was just, man, lynch, lynch, lynch. Anything to knock this guy, his wife, his kids, everybody, just boom, boom, boom. For the minute, this guy never had a chat. This guy never had a chance to breathe because they were always at his throat. So supposedly he's supposed to get arrested tomorrow. We'll see. But Elon Musk, who owns Twitter, said that if he is to get arrested, and of course it's almost like another lynch mob to try to get, they're just trying to throw anything they can to get this guy arrested. If he goes to jail, that they think that he'd get a great chance of winning the election in 2024. Like I said, guys, there's a lot of people, we all know there's a lot of people that do not like Donald Trump. And they just, but I think persecuting somebody, I think, is not right either. Whatever they did, guilty to prove, you got to be innocent to prove it guilty. That's just the way I'd think it. Why don't you? Oh, there you go. Donald, what's up, my buddy? My buddy Donnie, man. Donnie drama. New York City, Connecticut in the house. Love my man Donnie. Got to go see him. Donnie, I got to come up in April. I think I'm coming up. Got to see you, buddy. Got to see you. And we got to have Donnie on in April, do some of his cooking stuff. This guy, man, the way he posts some of these pictures of his food that he cooks, you guys should see this shit. It's fantastic. So we're going to do it. And then we're going back to some sick people again in this world. And all you hear in stories, you don't hear too many good ones. You always hear bad shit. Now, supposedly they're going to put Donald Trump, he's going to get arrested tomorrow. But then you hear headlines like this. Breaking news overnight. Reveals bank records show that Biden's associate Rob Walker and his company, Walker, it just gets to the point where Rob Walker LLC, whatever his company, is trafficking money for Chinese energy. It was sent to Hunter Biden, Jane Button, Haley Biden, Hunter Biden, Jane Biden, and an unknown Biden. Now, they're finding more and more stuff like this, but there's no arrest for these guys. How come? If you're going to torment one side of the president, don't you have to torment the other side too? Kathy, how you doing, my good friend Kathy from Arizona? Yes, he knows too much and they want to stop him. Absolutely, too much power. And how about this? You got an Illinois man from Illinois, who used Disney cups online to lure teenagers into his home. What's wrong with these fucking people? As Pink Floyd would say, leave those kids alone. Just shoot. I mean, you take these. I just don't know. Someone was telling me, Mel Gibson, if you remember, Mel Gibson years ago said something about the Hollywood vampires or whatever they were doing. And I always thought, and I didn't realize this, so I read some article on Mel Gibson, some of the stuff that he said about Hollywood in general. It wasn't that they were, we don't know what they were doing with the kids, but there was something that if you take blood, their young blood, and you inject it into your body, it's supposed to give you the biggest high ever. I mean, I just reading some of this stuff. I don't know if you guys heard this stuff too, but this is crazy. I, man, I mean, there's so much stuff out there now. If you want to go get high, go ahead. You have to reach out to something else because this is just not enough. The drugs that we have in the United States of America isn't enough to fuck people up. I got an idea. Let's go get some blood from somebody, put it in, and let's get a high off that because regular drugs don't get you fucked up. Now, Ricky said it's a true story. There you go. I just don't get it. You know, this ain't enough. No, none of this. I need some of that shit. Let's go grab some kids and let's take their blood and say, what's wrong with these people? Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. PBS, new COVID. Now they're saying, according to PBS, COVID-19, the origin may have came from animals and not from a lab. Something that we'll never know. We'll never figure that out. My audio is triply blurred. I'm sorry about that. Anybody else having a problem with my audio? Dennis seems to be having a problem with my audio. Anyway, I'm going to keep talking here, folks. YouTube TV was going to cost more. If you follow YouTube TV, it's going to cost a hell of a lot more in the month of April. Of course, pricing's going up like crazy. So it is. Pina says nobody has audio problems so far. I don't know. It's just nuts. It really is. But pricing cable's going up like crazy. Lana, how you doing, my dear friend? Hope you're well. Yeah, YouTube, cables, everything's going up right now. Conor McGregor, MMA fighter. He was also wrestling in WWE. I guess he was on Fox News, and he dropped the F word, the F bomb, during live television, and that's a no-no. I mean, you can do it on cable shows, but you can't do it on live television. I wish I got to see that. I'm sure you could probably YouTube that and find out Conor McGregor, with his Irish accent, dropping the F word on Fox News. That should be interesting. It's amazing now you can't even say that word on television. Really? I mean, people do it every day. Honestly. Big Pharma's doing it to us all the time. When we are with our partners or whatever you're doing, there's certain words to fit the activity that we're doing. You give somebody the finger, it's the same thing. It's no big deal anymore. I identify as a conspiracy theorist. I believe in conspiracy theorists. I do. I believe in all that stuff. But my pronouns are I told you so. That's my pronouns to my conspiracy therapist. I told you so. Now, and you get a lot of these facts too. Oh, some sad news for all you Chicago Blackhawk fans. Jonathan Taze, I don't know how you pronounce his name, but he's going to seriously think about retiring. And because he does have some sickness of some sort, if I'm hearing it right. And so he's probably going to be retiring soon from playing hockey. Conspiracy is right, Susan. I believe in that. I am a conspiracy theorist. And my pronouns are I told you so. Shit is going to hit the fan soon, folks. No, they want to trade him. I don't blame him. He's a great guy. Well, if they trade him, he's still sick, so I don't know what he's going to do. It's fixed, rebooted. Well, thank you, Dennis. I'm glad it's fixed for you. How many people remember Gilligan's Island? The SS Minnow. The SS Minnow. The SS Minnow in 1964 was a whaler. A whaler? A 1964 whaler was the actual boat they used for the SS Minnow. The highest speed it can go is 12 knots. So there was no way that boat would have made 4.5 miles to whatever they got before Gilligan's Islands got shipwrecked. Somebody just put some theory to that. Interesting stuff. It's a TV show, folks. Stop analyzing Gilligan's Island. My prayers go out to Mr. Bill. We're going to try to set up a GoFundMe page. I'm trying to reach out. I'm going to reach out to my friend Phyllis just today. I know she's one busy lady, but she can help me put a GoFundMe page for my good friend Mr. Bill Ramonette. Was the great guy that ran Stay Out Disco for many, many years. He's back in the ICU. He's got a lot of problems. Our prayers go out to my good friend Mr. Bill. Also, my other prayers out to Bill Zemi, a great writer, author, friend. I've not seen Bill in a while, but he did a lot of stuff for Esquire. He wrote the Frank Sinatra book. He wrote the Regis Fieldman book. He was working on the Johnny Carson book, which he never got to finish. But he's not doing too well. He's in hospice. So our prayers go out to Bill Zemi, which I got to do a tour with him when he came out with the Frank Sinatra book, The Way You Wear Your Hat. B.J. Murray was promoting that thing, and we went to Texas, and we went to L.A., and we went to New York, and we did the book tour, and was kind enough, happy, honored enough to be proud of. And he gave me a nice quote on my Ocean's 11 CD. He said, "Where there's ocean, this mystery come from." So, Bill, my prayers go out to you and Mr. Bill Zemi, and Bill Ramonette. Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. We're having a great day, folks. I hope you are too. You know what it's time for? Something we haven't done in a while, folks. Yeah, something we have not done in a while. Yep, you love it. It's back. That's suspicious. That's right. It's that suspicious it is. Why did Martha Stewart go to jail for inside trading, but Nancy Pelosi will not or has not? That's suspicious. Roll that in your head, folks. Roll that around in your head. Who's on the team and who isn't on the team? If you're on this team that's trying to destroy this country, yeah, you're not going to get in trouble. If you're on the other side of the team, you're going to get in trouble. They both did the exact same thing. They trading on the inside trading. You know that's not allowed. Martha Stewart got caught. Either she screwed somebody and somebody ratted her out, whatever it is. But Nancy Pelosi did the exact same thing, and she ain't going to jail. That's suspicious. Think about that this afternoon while you're working, whatever the hell you're doing. Crazy stuff as it is. How about these new House on Wheels? I watch this little program called Tiny Houses and House on Wheels. Ever watch it? You can get one of these houses. It's like a RV, but it's a house. And it's got wheels, so you can park wherever you want. They go as low as $175,000. And you can get one of these House on Wheels, fully loaded. So one day you can park here, one day you can park there, one day you can just go all over the world, travel. Whoopi Goldberg and The View. You know how much I can't stand that show, and a lot of people still like it because it's still on. But some of the shit that comes out of their mouth. But again, she just had to apologize. Now she already, you know what happened with Kyle Rittenhouse, whatever, the big lawsuit that The View had to pay him, and they had to do an apology, which I don't think they've done that yet. But she's apologizing again because at the Oscars, she was turned away from the red carpet, and the Golden Globes Award. We're supposed to give her the lifetime achievement, and they pull that away. So she's rubbing some fingers, rubbing the feathers or shuffling, whatever you call it, the wrong way. Right now, she's supposed to apologize by a bad word that she's calling the Romanians Rami people, calling them something different. I mean, come on. Why doesn't she learn to shut up? It don't make sense to me. Sandra, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. That's suspicious and it sucks. Where there is an ocean, there's action and love. Well, we're trying, and thank you. All right. Some people try too hard for social media, and some people don't try that hard for their life. Now, I'm going to have to say that I get a little carried away sometimes in my social media. Obviously, with this show, but I'm doing my show. But besides that, my posts as an entertainer, sometimes people might get sick of it, whatever it is. But I post when you work 4 or 5 nights a week like I do, and there's events that come up. My way of advertising is on social media, so you will get my posts everywhere I'm performing, every event, everything that's going on, and we all do it. Some do it, others, but I think some people really live off the social media. They care more about that than they do the actual life. So Carol Burnett, NBC is finally going to be doing a big show for 90 years of Carol Burnett, 90 years of laughter. I can't wait when that comes on, but NBC is going to do it with Carol Burnett. Well, Zoe makes his appearance again, his daily appearance. But Carol Burnett, 90 years of laughter. How cool is that? I love it, folks. Um, March Madness, college basketball, last 2 weeks of March. A lot of people are into this March Madness. I couldn't give a shit. Just me. I never followed college ball, football or anything. So maybe because I never went to college, so I don't get it. Um, I mean, a lot of people like it, obviously, but to me, it doesn't make a difference who beats who and whatever it is. But there's a lot of people on it, and people ask me, did you bet on this? Or did you see this? You see that? I know nothing about college sports. Don't care to, don't care. Even though that's where the future of basketball and football, these people, whoever do good in college, become pros. I just don't understand it all. That's just me. You're watching Ocean Spitler show about big things, folks. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Uh, how about you talking about good news? Get something new for a change. How about this? ABC special delivery. Now, on the certain states have been having some bad winter storms, and especially in the South and places that have cattle. And with these winter storms, the cattle can't go out. Some places they're either trapped or they can't get enough food or they can't get hay. They can't get stuff for that. So what I like about here, this is the National Guard, according to ABC. Special delivery, they've been dropping loads of hay in the areas where the winter storms affected the cattle so they can still eat. And they have to do that. They should step up. You know how you bail out, like all the Washington bails out these banks? Well, why don't you bail out the farmers that are losing everything with these winter storms? Bail out the farmers when they need your help. Without the farmers, you got no food, you got no meat, you got no eggs, you got no nothing, chicken, all that stuff. So it's very, very important. But they dropped bales of hay for the cattle, and I think that's fantastic. Congratulations and kudos to the National Guard that always do great work. You gotta love that, folks. All right, couple things here. Statue of Liberty in New York City. If you've never been there, it is so cool to see. I've been there many times, and I've seen it many times, and I love the Statue of Liberty for what it stands for. Just to liberty, when you see it, you think of peace. You think of people when they first, I thought about my ancestors when they first came to Ellis Island. How many, it's the history. But now I just found out a couple other things about the Statue of Liberty that maybe we do not know. The torch, what's it stand for? It shows the path of liberty. That's what the torch is for. The crown is supposed to show the divine of the liberty. The robe is supposed to show the symbol of liberty. The spike on her crown is supposed to show the seven continents. The windows, if you see the head, you see the crown, you see the spikes, and then you see these glass windows. Well, supposedly those glass windows are supposed to be gemstones that are found on the earth. That's what they are. The tablet she's holding, showing is the law of liberty. And you notice that there's one toe that's bigger if you look at the foot, and it's moving forward, it's striving forward. So moving into New York, coming into the United States of America. And the way it's set in the center, that's like welcoming visitors to come in. That's why you see it where it's planted. So pretty cool stuff about the Statue of Liberty if you've never heard some of this stuff. And being St. Patrick's Day, and Irish people drink a lot of beer, but I just looked through a couple things that we might have not known about beer. Pabst Blue Ribbon at one particular time used to come with a blue ribbon around it when it first came out. These are just some tidbits, facts about beer. Pabst Blue Ribbon, when it first came out, actually had a blue ribbon around the can when it first came out. And then they got rid of it, obviously, and now it's just printed. But consumers drink at least an entire drum of beer and cider a year. 20.5 gallons of beer are drunk on St. Patrick's Day. 27.5 gallons of beer. Coors Beer used to make a near beer way back during Prohibition. They came out with a beer that had no alcohol in it. Coors was the first beer to do that. Beer is less popular now than it was before. Between 2010 and 2015, they lost 50% of beer drinkers. Beck's Beer, Foster Lager, Killian Red are all brewed in the United States of America. The younger population have stopped drinking beer. Between 21 and 29, they stopped drinking beer. Less drinkers, 30% has been down since 2015. And in 2015, folks, the U.S. sold $206.7 million a barrel of beer in 1 year. That was in 2015. So I think what's going on with the younger generation, either they're not drinking or they're drinking the ales, or they're just sticking to hard liquor or more wine. But the beer sales have been going down for the younger generation that are growing. They're sticking more to hard booze or something, but they're not drinking as much beer as they used to. And you want to hear something that's completely crazy? And America spends more money on beer than Ukraine does on anything. I want you guys to listen to this. America spends more money on beer than Ukraine does on anything. Wow. Isn't that amazing? It's crazy. Bruce, how you doing, buddy? Pardon me with the Sasquatch. I believe they're alive. Tiny houses are great. Carol, cool. You got to get one of those. I hope you're doing red. I want you to post, Tony, you're good for two. Well, thank you, Lon. I appreciate that. Are you doing what you do now? Roll is how you roll and never seem to bore me. Well, thank you, Bruce. And I hope you're doing stuff with your music. And hopefully we can do something together, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Have a great day. Well, thank you, Kathy. Have fun in Arizona over there. Ronnie B. Yeah, Harvey Korman and Tim Conway were great. Yolanda, we just mentioned you early in the show. Happy birthday, Yolanda. Yolanda, Yolanda, Yolanda. celebrating Yolanda. Yolanda, hoping you can sneak out to Village Tavern this Thursday for the live remote. Me and my lovely wife, Laura, Village Tavern on Wise in Schaumburg, live Ocean's Pit. Come on out to Village Tavern from 12 to 1. And you know what? Free chicken fingers and honey mustard sauce for everybody coming to see Ocean's Pit. Free. Oh, yeah, I know you people love that word free. Who doesn't? So come on out. Also, special guest Mayor Tom Daly of Schaumburg will be there this Thursday, the 23rd. In the 60s, there's a near beer I sold. Okay, there you go, Albert. Amazing, the Statue of Liberty facts. Well, thank you. Yolanda's going to be there for her birthday, and we're going to have a cocktail. And you know my good buddy Donnie Morrison will be there. Because thank you, Donnie, for setting that all up. Really appreciate it. All right, so more good stuff, folks. And now, again, we're going to leave you with a couple things. Don't forget, it's getting late. So tomorrow we'll be at the Speakeasy for the benefit for Diane and the Jersey Girls. Wednesday will be at Wednesday will be at Positano's this Wednesday in Oak Brook. Thursday will be at Club Arcata Speakeasy. Friday, Chicago Prime, going to celebrate Daryl Armistad's birthday. And Saturday will be at Taverna. But, well, folks, let's not forget a couple things. Our good sponsor, of course, our good buddy, Mr. Dave Antonelli at Patriot Funding Incorporated. Dave has got a lot of options for the Patriot Funding, commercial money lending at its finest. When timing is everything, man, look at this. They got great stuff. If you're looking for commercial money lending and you need money, it's very simple. Right here, $10,000 unsecured loan. They give you now offering 100% purchase, 100% rehab, 100% financing, super fast approval funding, no tax return, no prepay, no upfront fee, no survey. It's Patriot Funding Incorporated. Commercial loan programming, ground up construction. They got it all. Contact Dave Antonelli out of Roselle. Buy local, shop local. 630-675-4730. And last but not least, before we bring up our last sponsor, folks, one thing that really gets the shit out of me, but you know what? Since it's late, I'm going to save this for tomorrow because this story is too good to push down and just push away. We're going to let that go till tomorrow. Now, folks, remember, let's go back to Ace Hardware. Our good friends from Ace sponsors Ace Hardware, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, or Warrenville. Please go there, folks. And spring is in the air, so you know when you go see them, when you walk in and say, hey, I want to grill my ace off. That is the slogan for Ace Hardware. This is it, folks. These 4 Ace Hardwares, Raffaello and Jackie, do a great job. Go there. Spring is in the air. Who needs a new grill? Well, you walk into any 4 of those Ace Hardwares, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, or Warrenville, and say, hey, I want to grill my ace off. That's right. I want to grill my ace off. And we'll give you $20 off any grill purchase live from Ocean's Pit. Tell them Ocean's Pit sent you. And you know, they have some other great deals. That's Ace Hardware, our good friends. Remember, they have small engine repair, handyman service, truck rental, window and screen repair. And don't forget those great Ace Hardware points. Very, very important that they have. All right, folks, it's come to the end of the hour. We're a little late, but over. I just want to say to all you wonderful people, to thank you for supporting Ocean's Pit. We do really appreciate it. And thank you for everything you do. I want you guys to have a great day. Come back tomorrow, same time, same station. Please support local establishments, support live entertainment, buy local, shop local. And we'll see you with some of the Tony Ocean shows this week. And guys, let's not forget the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love. Yolanda, happy birthday, my friend. I'm going out to lunch with Donnie in about 20 minutes. So anyway, happy birthday, Yolanda. God bless you all. Have a great day. Nick Sahajas, the piano man, is going to take us out.
Time to go. It's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye.